The first-year player draft is only a day away. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the American League Central, the Brewers hit 3 long balls as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 9-8. The Red Sox totaled 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Tigers 2-1. The Minnesota Twins broke out of a 10-game losing skid as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 4-2. The Kansas City Royals pounded out 17 hits in this one as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County 8-4. The Blue Jays put together 10 total hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 5-4. The win was their 6th in a row. The A's knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win over the Rangers in Arlington 3-2. The Seattle Mariners racked up 11 hits as a team as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 4-3. The Tampa Bay Rays got 11 hits overall as they took down the Nationals in Washington 5-3. The Orioles launched 3 home runs as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 5-2. The Phillies combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 4-3. The Rockies got 12 hits in this one as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 7-4. The Dodgers totaled 13 hits as a team as they defeated the Pirates at PNC Park 11-4. The Cardinals held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Marlins 6-1. They now have 5 straight wins. The Braves put together 10 total hits as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 9-8. Patrick Corbin grabbed his 2nd win of the year as Arizona grabbed the win over the Giants 3-1. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.
We're just a few blocks from Lake Erie at Progressive Field in downtown Cleveland. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cleveland Indians. It's Indians baseball, and it comes your way next. Mike Clevenger will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Striding into the box, Lorenzo Cain, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Clevenger, who sometimes gets called Sunshine, he was a 4th-round selection back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, look out for Lorenzo Cain as this game moves along. Coming into this game, he's among the leaders in the NL in stolen bases, so that tells you enough about this guy's speed. But what it also tells you is he does a pretty good job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Christian Yelich. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Yelich carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2. Yelich hits right-handed pitching very well, makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Settling in now, Ryan Braun. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
And that one just missed outside. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
The 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Not too often you see an at-bat go from 3-0 to a strikeout, so that's a pretty good job on the mound right there. Kind of nice that he got a free strike on the 3-0 take, but he still had to put it in the zone.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. Standing in now, Domingo Santana. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. Brewers strand 1, and now the Indians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Chase Anderson is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Tribe, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Yelich is under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwing, as they call him. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed, strike 3.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Edwin Encarnacion now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, what looked like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
Here's Michael Brantley, and he's looking to turn the page. The bat's been ice cold over the last 8 or so ball games. He's ready now. The pitch, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's gone 2 for 5. He also has 1 home run. Two and 0 to Brantley. Encarnacion, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. Lifted down the line in left. Yelich sprinting after it. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Indians leave one. We are still scoreless. Travis Shaw. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And the pitch. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Misses, ball two. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
And that misses for ball four, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Into the box, Jesus Aguilar. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. A runner at first with no outs here. And 2-2.
2-2.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Coming to the plate now, Manny Pena. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. There's a changeup over the outside corner. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 2-1. Here it is. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. There's 1. On to Encarnacion, and it's in time for the double play, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Eric Thames. He's coming off a 3-home run game last night, so we'll see what he does for an encore in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and a good throw gets him. 1 gone.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Travis Shaw. The calling card's the bat. Left-handed power, the ability to manipulate both gaps, but also a very adequate, very underrated defender on both corners, both first and third.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Norman Payne, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Bottom of the second here with no score. Good arm action on the circle change. Swung on and missed. 0-2.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's the 0-1. Took something off there, but it misses. Ball 1. The 1-1 pitch is a circle change. It hits the target. 1-2. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Down in order go the Tribe. Will move to the third with no score. Digging in, Jonathan Villar. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now. The 3-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Lindor over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So with one away, time for a check of the American League Central Division as you get a look there at where the Indians find themselves in the race. Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Nope. A ball and no strikes. Third inning, no score to this point. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his left, Kipnis. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. Home half of the third coming up, no score. Stepping into the box, Eric Gonzalez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Getaway day here on a Wednesday afternoon as you get a look at the upcoming schedule for the weekend and into the first part of next week. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. His lifetime batting line against Chase Anderson. He's gone 3 for 6. He's taken him deep once. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-0 now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. The next 3-2. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. The 1-0. Fouled off. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Indians go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the 1-0. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Well, it's always daunting to know that you've got to deal with the 3, 4, 5 hitters to start out an inning, but even more so when the 3 hitter starts it out with a double.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Domingo Santana. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. In his career, Santana comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kipnis is there, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gun.
Up next for Milwaukee, third baseman.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he misses with one here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and one away.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesus Aguilar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And that's going to be a base hit, and the Brew Crew has struck first here. It's now 1-0. And this will get in there too late. He's in there at third.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Row. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Into the box, Manny Pena, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And they're runners at the corners now. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Pena, a Venezuelan-born ball player, is currently 3rd in the league amongst catchers in all-star fan balloting.
Yeah, and you don't want to leave it up to a manager's decision. You want to get in based on the fan vote, and he has a chance to do exactly that if he can make a late.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Brewers forced to settle for 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Brewers 1 and the Indians nothing. And as the Jason Kipnis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
First delivery to him on the way. Line towards center field. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hit streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Skied into straightaway right. Santana moves over. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Opportunity now to peer into the future plans for the Brewers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Ready for another chance. Michael Brantley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. Strike one to start the at bat. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Curveball, or maybe even the circle change there. 2-2 regardless.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Riding in once again, Eric Thames, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Norman Payne will be next. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Kipnis at third. Brantley over at second. Thames is over at first with 1 away. And here is strike 3 called on the fastball. Looked to be about eye level, but it's out number 2 instead.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
In now for Cleveland, Bradley Zimmer, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Zimmer, a California-born ball player. This is his second year as a major leaguer. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Popped straight up, but this will land untouched. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Stepping in, Orlando Arcia. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Grounded back up the middle. Lindor comes up with it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Jonathan Villar.
Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Villar. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Lorenzo Cain, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First offering on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Strike 2.
0-2.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Up around the face. Here now the 2-2. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here's another 2-2. 2-2 pitch just missed. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
In is Christian Yelich, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
The 2-0. Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Pitch popped up. Gonzalez in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves one. They lead it 1-0. And that'll bring Gonzalez. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kane is under it. He's got it one away.
The catcher, number 8, Yan Gomes.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Right over the middle, knee high. One and one. Here it comes. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Coming in on it is Kane. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Francisco Lindor. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop. Defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Shack swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They still trail 1-0. Here's Ryan Braun now.
Leading off for Milwaukee, first baseman number 8, Ryan Braun.
First offering on its way. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Zimmer is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Domingo Santana. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope,
A ball and a strike.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Count is 1-2 now. Drilled to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand right along that fence. But one thing that gets me jacked up is watching guys grind down in the count and drive base hits the other way.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. The 1-0 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Santana, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. Hot shot down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Fouled away. Line drive to center field, but sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar.
Digging in and looking for more, Jesus Aguilar. He singled his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little tapper. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Brewers strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in once again, Jason Kipnis. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just a bit up. Ball 2 now.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. Onto the home run porch and gone. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. 24 home runs for him on the season, and with it the Indians have leveled the score at 1 apiece.
Can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with one swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Here's Michael Brantley. He'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter, Eric Thames.
Digging in to try it again, Eric Thames. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Turned on down the line. Step on the bag for 1. From his knees, the throw. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Great diving stop down there at first to get the out. If that ball gets to the outfield, the whole complexion of this inning drastically changes.
Stepping in now, Norman Payne, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he misses with it, 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Brent at second with 2 down. And this one gets away. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But thanks to this solo shot, the Tribe is back to tie things up. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. All even now at 1-1. Back here in Cleveland, all square at 1 as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's take a look at the game summary to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Indians, number 55, Tony Dick.
Ready for another shot now. Manny Pena. He was a double play victim last time around. Here comes the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Missed with a slider. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Seared down the first baseline. And that's going to be a base hit. So there's the possible go-ahead run aboard to kick off the 7th.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Here comes Brantley. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He's set, and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Comes set, and the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got 2 decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season, and it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Now batting, center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Dan Otero comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 61, Dan Otero.
In now is Lorenzo Cain as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. No hits to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike two. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Soft liner to the right side. And that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 22, Christian Yelich.
Ready once again, Christian Yelich. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Pulled toward right center field. Payne will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Brewers do get two on this two-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. It's now 3-1 Milwaukee. Matt gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Matt Albert.
And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first two plate appearances so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Somebody needs to go rattle the cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit on the ground to third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. Another 2-2 offering down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring up Eric Gonzalez. Hit hard down the right field line. But a foul ball. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Braun has it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The catcher, number 8.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he falls behind now. 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
3-1 to Yan Gomes. The 3-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Soft liner to the left side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well.
Hey, they don't all have to be beautiful. They just have to be base hits. That's exactly what that was. Soft liner into left field. Nice job.
Corey Knebel takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. So here's Francisco Lindor now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
1-0 the count. In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
Count 2-1.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Kane. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Tribe. They still trail it here 3-1. Here's Ryan Braun now.
Leading off for the Brewers, first baseman number 8, Ryan Braun.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Domingo Santana waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Up around the face.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Count even at 2-2. This is flared out towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Travis Shaw.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. There's a chopper fouled off to the left as the count moves to 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
The 1-2 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Swing and a miss for strike three. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, as the lead remains 3-1. In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 is laid off up for ball number 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a strike.
Oh, that changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Knebel rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Michael Brantley.
Michael Brantley.
He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Kipnis stands at first with 1 out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. It's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Popped him up. Shaw in foul ground, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. That's lifted the other way out to left. Here comes Yelich, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Batter number 7, designated hitter,
Josh Hader is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save.
number 71.
Eric Thames will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. Foul tip into the catcher's glove at strike 1.
This at-bat's going to be absolutely epic because now he's mixing it up. He's got a little cat and mouse working, and as an offensive player, you got to step out of the box and say, all right, he's respecting me a little bit. I can't be all in fastball.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians leave 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Trevor Rosenthal enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Leading off the inning, Jesus Aguilar, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Rosenthal, once a member of the Cardinals organization, he became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Next for Milwaukee, Manny Pena. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
Now the 1-0. Runner goes for second. Popped up. Gonzalez calls for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Circle change, too low, ball one. Now the 1-0 is taken below the zone for a ball.
No strike.
Now the 2-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike one.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Line towards center field. Zimmer is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Aguilar leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep and foul, though it had the home run distance. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Brewers come up empty here in the 9th. Last chance coming up for the Indians. They're on the short end of a 3-1 score. At the plate, Norman Payne. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Right fielder, Norman Payne.
First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware that he has the hat trick right now. And after that swinging strike, he's looking at the golden sombrero.
Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Digging in now, Bradley Zimmer. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Mike Napoli will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Mike Napoli.
Ball 1, Hader, a 6'3" left-hander. He was selected in the 19th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Popped up. Pena is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. In now for Cleveland, Eric Gonzalez. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Richie Perez will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
2-0.
Here it comes, 2-0. Slider misses away, and he's behind 3-0. 2-run game, last of the 9th with 2 away. And he lays off, ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done. Striding in for the Indians, Yan Gomes. Man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch coming, here it is. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. The 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And he will make the catch here for the final out. And the Brewers have earned a sweep here in this brief two-game series as this ball game is over.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs. 4-out save. Job well done.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chase Anderson earns win number 4 on the season. Josh Hader records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 14th. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Brewers: 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Cleveland: 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 38 minutes. I'll remind you that the Regional Transit Board provides convenient, affordable service to and from Progressive Field. The Rapid Transit provides direct service to Tower City, only a short 10-minute walk from Progressive Field through RTA's walkway to Gateway.